you guys? Are you live now?
Yes.
Are you gonna?
Yes, I am.
You want to? Oh, you're going. Hi, everyone in Tiberious land.
Hello, hello.
It
We
is
have arrived.
SheppySHEPS. We have arrived. I am high.
Yes. And I'm
Okay.
testing out the NVIDIA broadcast thing on
Oh
YouTube
yeah,
Studio.
the V2. Yeah. I wonder, do you have to have the face loaded for it to work?
Not necessarily, I don't think.
Like, what's the point of that? Why does that exist?
Just so you can look at it if you want to.
To have a buddy, like a pal, like a Bonzi buddy?
Basically, I suppose. Yeah, I think
Well,
I'm going to need to adjust some parameters a little bit if I'm going to be using this long term. Because it's it's definitely detecting things differently. So I'm going to disappear from this world briefly while I switch back to my normal settings.
Okay. Goodbye, Tiberious. We'll miss you.
I cannot be
however
seen,
long it
but
takes.
my presence can still be felt.
I don't have object permanence. The moment you leave, you're gone. You're just gone. You're done. You're gone forever. Sorry.
That's a shame.
Yeah. When you come back, it's like you blow my mind. You committed you committed some sort of entropy, quantum mechanic bullshit that my tiny VTuber brain cannot process. As I was saying, I am stirring in a place that I don't want to mention. It sucks. It sucks really bad, and I'm going to have to get into surgery for it because I need to get it cut. It sucks. I probably gave away too much information about what it is already, but I mean, it can happen to anyone of any health. It's not one of the Gemini. It's not one of the zodiacs. It's not one of the sea zodiacs. I'm not going to say the word. It's not Capricorn. It's the other one. It's not that. It starts with an H. I'll say that much. That's all the information I'm going to give you. And I had some spare Percocet for when I got my teeth removed, so I'm using that, and it's good. I'm very happy right now.
I'm visible again.
You're visible again.
Yep.
Let's go. You shattered my worldview. You shattered my worldview. Yes. You're Oh my gosh! I hear a person outside. They're yelling.
Oh dear.
Oh no. Anyway, are we ready to get started?
I'm ready whenever you are.
You're sorry when you're in pain. Thank you. What you're saying, if that's what I'm thinking, I can relate. Well, listen. It can happen to anyone of any health, I've been told. I didn't learn how to do the thing that caused that. If I do it wrong, it causes it. Listen, I learned how to do that myself. I just do it the way I've always done it. Okay? I'm not gonna. No context. I'm not gonna explain myself. It sucks. I'm gonna have to get it cut, and where the stitches are. Oh my god. I'm fearing what comes after. Oh, anyway, let's get started. How was your week, Tiberious?
It's been pretty good so far.
Can I have some of that?
Can
I have that goodness?
I will give as much of it to you as I possibly can.
Well, you're from the future. You should know what happens to me tomorrow. So tell me what happens. What's the lottery tickets? What are lottery tickets? The numbers.
That information we have not saved, I'm afraid. At least not in any great detail.
Because why? What's the point in saving that information? I mean, it's not critical to the survival of the human race. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. But yes. Anyway.
Ah, yes. It is Dana, our boss.
Indeed. Rise and shine.
Right. I'm ready. Good morning.
It's 11 a.m. though.
That's morning for me and weekends and any other day. How's everything outside?
Still noisy, but forces have been deployed to take care of most of them at least.
How so?
The Zaibatu Corp's president is pleading with anyone to stop the rogue White Knights. Neighboring city forces were deployed quickly and have subdued most of the opposition. There have also been reports of White Knights just freezing, like they were petrified somehow.
You make it sound like some god suddenly decided to put everything in place.
Well, I'm just glad no bullets are flying in and out of the whole building.
You know, you know what I found out earlier? The guy who asked for the 17.
Mm-hmm.
A 17 is any drink that has 17 ingredients in it. Yeah, I figured that out. So if I want to do a 100% run of this, I would have to go back and give that asshole a 17 ingredient drink. I don't like that guy.
Well, if we need to, we do still have that file saved, so you could go back and do that off stream if you wanted to. Just go through that day pretty quick.
Yeah.
And I guess this day as well, because this is the day immediately afterwards.
Right.
Yes. Anyway. Sure, there are still some bad apples out, and it's not really safe yet, but it was worse last night. There also seems to be a civilian force lynching any White Knight they spot.
Oh damn, that's not cool.
Especially not because of our good friend Say.
Yeah.
So not only are the White Knights a problem, regular folks are on the edge too.
Wonder if Say is okay. Speak of the devil.
Mm-hmm.
Should we be worried about Jill?
That kid knows how to take care of himself. I'm sure that, whatever it is he's doing, he's safe. Dare I say, even safer wherever he is than here.
I sure hope so. Are we going to work today?
Nah. Things are too nasty right now. Let's take the Sunday off.
Oh, alright.
Say, do you want me to help you get to your apartment?
Yes! Actually, yeah, I'd appreciate that. Doki.
Okay then. Let me lock things up and we'll go.
Finally, a date with the boss!
We'll grab something for lunch on the way.
Sounds good. Doki. Oh,
and
this is
here we are.
Oh, this is new.
I think this is the first time we've seen Jill's face in this sort of portrait style of this game.
Like a Metal Gear Solid kind of thing.
A little bit, yeah.
Home sweet home. Thanks a lot. Hey, boss. Want to hang out for a bit? Yeah, grab a beer. Chill for a bit. Mostly thank you for helping me.
Well, I don't have much to do anyway, so yeah, sure. I did tell you should invite me to your apartment sometime, didn't I?
Oh, yeah, you did.
What worries me a bit is that the beer always leads to something else.
To more beer?
I was gonna say to one of us going through the Spanish announcers table.
Oh, the poor Spanish announcers table always gets broken during WrestleMania.
Never watched a WrestleMania event, now that I think about it.
Yeah, it's a common trope that the English speaking announcers table doesn't get broken, but the Spanish speaking announcers table always is a target for getting slammed through with a power slam.
But I think we're safe here.
On in then.
Excuse me?
Want one?
Sorry, I don't smoke. Don't mind me though. Smoke if you wanna.
Thanks.
Say, how is the chilly weather treating you?
It gets cold from time to time, but nothing the kotatsu and the heater can't fix. Oh, right. Boss. You're not good with the cold, are you?
You know it.
You didn't bring your jacket here either.
Yeah, I left it at home when going to the bar yesterday. It wasn't that cold, and I didn't expect to spend the night at the bar.
Would you like a sweater or something?
Oh, don't mind me.
I insist. I have this hoodie from some time ago, and it was too big for me.
Why buy it then?
It was dirt cheap.
Understandable. Right. But wait, where did you get this one?
But no, some flea market ages ago. Why?
Nothing. Just like one I had many years ago.
What happened to it?
Too much use, it just ripped.
I see. You can keep it if you want. I never use it anyway.
We'll see.
Come to think of it, how old are you, boss?
I'm eternally 17.
Fair enough. 17 plus how much?
17 plus I'd have to cut your tongue out if you do.
Alright, Rat. Thanks for the lurk and thanks for stopping by. I understand you don't want to get spoiled of the game. Alright. Let me change into something more comfortable. Wink, wink.
Take your time.
Ellipses.
Ellipses.
Cat. Ellipses.
Ellipses.
Dot.
Say, Jill, there's a blue-eyed mass of, whoops. Pardon?
Oh.
Yeah, there's a blue-eyed mass of black fur glaring in my general direction.
Hmm? Oh, that's just for... He's just wary of any new visitors. Cats will be cats, I guess. He'll warm up quickly, though. Just give him time.
He is unusual looking. Blue eyes on a black cat. Usually have green.
Yeah, weird, huh? At first I thought they were like that because he was small, but they never changed. Do you have any pets, boss?
Back at home, we had a bear.
What?
Good old Bosco. He kept intruders away better than any dog.
Right.
This picture here isn't something you see every day.
Huh. I don't know who those two are. What? Me taking such a sappy pic?
No, framed picture on printed paper. So, vintage. Who are these?
That's, the one on the right is Lenore, my ex-girlfriend. The one on the left is Gabrielle, her sister.
Huh. Is this pic recent, or...?
Actually, that one's from 3 to 4 years ago.
You look exactly the same.
I'm only 27. What'd you expect? That's why they say kids are the ones that get old.
I thought it was recent, because you usually don't see people displaying pictures of their exes so openly. Let alone a printed and framed one. You two break up on good terms then? You even hesitated a bit when calling her your ex.
Let's just say everything ended with both of us saying mean things. And me storming out of her house. Breaking a couple of things on the way out. We never broke up formally, and I guess I still have feelings for her. I just went away. Haven't said a word since.
Really? It's hard to picture you doing such a thing. You look so happy in the pic.
Do I?
Why have her pick out like this then?
I just couldn't get my mind off something that Alma said to me. About missing having the warmth of someone else pressing against your side. Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs. Putting your head in their chest, listening to their breathing as they pet your head. Dozing off knowing that they're there, watching you, protecting you. I don't know. I felt nostalgic. Then miserable.
Oh, just put this away.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
I've been meaning to apologize, but I felt like this is It's way too late now. Whenever I go out, there's this fear in the back of my head that I'll meet her in the street. Just don't know if I could face her again. Let her own talk to her. It'd be a mess.
Never too late to apologize, Jill.
Maybe.
What's that on the table?
What?
Looks like an envelope.
It's nothing. Nothing. No, now, please give that to me.
Nope. All right. I saw nothing, don't worry.
Anyway, let's grab some beers.
Guide me. Man, you have lots of beer.
Damn, you have lots of beer. What am I doing?
Having beer, I guess.
Yeah. Well, the BTC gives me discounts and a point card so I can use every time I buy their alcohol. With that, beer is actually the cheapest drink I can get.
Is there any difference between the drinks at the bar and these?
The drinks at the bar are more addictive, flavorful, and also stronger than the ones they sell in stores. And besides, the ones in the bar are more of a double IPA. This is more of a Pilsner.
In English, please?
This one's lighter than color and lighter in flavor.
No, it doesn't taste like a lighter to me.
Like a lighter to meter?
This one was made with that, and what was the name of the base liquid you used at the bar again?
Nutriogenic dichometrical lidogenol, or NTL.
It was a supplement or something, right?
It was an experimental fluid they created to replace water when the mating kiss polluted water supplies. The effects of pollution turned out to be temporary, so NDL never went to mass production.
There's something very amusing to me about the idea of a water substitute.
A water substitute? What
Inventing
is the
a water
kiss?
substitute.
Yeah.
I don't think Maiden's Kiss has been established up to this point, so I don't think we know.
Well, if humans needed a water substitute to survive, I wouldn't be surprised they came up with one.
Mm-hmm.
But the BTC still commissioned it for use in bars.
And is this one made with it?
Let's see. Yep, here it is. Near the end. NDL and cornstarch.
Cornstarch.
It serves as a stabilizer, if I remember correctly. They need it for packaged drinks.
I see. I just realized something.
What?
You're a nerd, Jill.
Guilty as charged. I still have that bottle of rum somewhere around. Do you want some of it?
Will you have some too?
Not really, no.
Leave it like that. I'm not letting you drink beer alone. That's not how drinking with friends works.
Yay. Do you consider me a friend then, boss?
Why wouldn't I?
Don't know. Well, with being my boss and all, I was never too sure.
Well, in case you had any doubts, yes, I consider you one of my best friends.
Yay! Friendship!
Yeah. Besides, you and Gil are always so diligent and responsible that I'm boss in name only anyway.
That's good to know.
On a side note, it surprised me that you kept a poster of me in the room.
I was wondering when that would come up.
Even more that you hung it in plain sight.
Drink! Drink!
When I gave it to you, it was more or less a joke, you know?
Oh, she gave it to me. Does it make you uncomfortable?
If it doesn't make you uncomfortable, why would it make me uncomfortable? My own face. Still wondering why you did it, though.
Aside from filling an empty spot in the wall, I don't really know. I thought it was funny too. Drink. I guess it's like something gave you, if someone gave you a, don't know, a dildo-shaped throat fee or something, and you had it there as a conversation starter. Although no one comes here anyways, so it's kind of pointless.
What? No steamy nights of fashion?
Not since a year ago, I think. And I'd rather not talk about what happened then.
Someone hurt you? Because if they did, I can go dish out the pain.
No, nothing of the sort. A different kind of mess. Uncomfortable mess. Not being able to have sex for reasons mess. Glad to know you still have my back, though.
That's what friends are for.
Drink! Open!
Wait, what about the poster and compare it to having a dragon-shaped statue? Did you just call me a dragonborn?
That's what friends are for.
Hey, Jill, where'd you get that black 4-ball?
Well, as with any black cat or house in general, he's actually a stray. I found him in the alleys near the building. Not long after I moved here, I think.
Ah, I see.
It was quite the sight, though. He was cornered by all these dogs, but they were keeping their distance. He was holding his ground, hissing and scratching as much as he could. There was a fried chicken bucket nearby that had some rainwater in it, so I threw the water over the dogs. They ran, and I figured the cat's mom would be nearby, so I left. Then I noticed people looking in my direction as I walked. Turns out the little shit started following me.
So you brought it home?
At first, I wanted to see if I could find him a new home, but having him welcome me wherever I came back was just too much for my heart, so he ended up staying. Hey, Weebus, welcome to the stream. I'm high on Percocet.
Hello.
How are you?
Not.
Don't do drugs, Tiberious.
I won't.
You know what's a good side effect, though?
What?
I don't stutter as much, and that's good. I'm actually kind of talking slower, and I'm like really calm right now. So this is it's conducive for a good VN stream. I should take these more often. Don't actually do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say you might want to be careful what ideas you're endorsing live on the internet.
Yes, I'll be fine. I'm fine. When he came, he was so cute, though. Not like the fat mass that's sleeping on the table. Hey, you're not a spring chicken yourself, you know. I can't judge. You're seeing my karaoke streams. You sing great. You sing fine. Weebus, you're too hard on yourself. You're too hard on yourself, buddy.
Oh.
Shit. I actually did that in front of someone else.
Oh.
I said that out loud, didn't I? Oh, no. I spoke for the cat in front of my boss. Anyway.
Don't anyway me. Do you normally speak for your cat like that?
Let me see. Yeah, but I'm drunk the whole time. Oh, okay. That's a different kind of feeling. I'm doing this because I'm in lots of pain. Maybe. I just wonder if Gil's alright. I'm trying to segue around this topic.
You worried about him?
You make it sound like I'm some emotionless robot.
You can be hard to read. I wouldn't worry about Gil so much, though. There's 3 things I know for certain about him. First, he can take care of himself. Second, you can sincerely trust him.
And third?
He absolutely hates bell pepper.
He does?
I've even seen him reject food that had been in contact with it.
I've been drinking. Man, what a baby. Unless he's allergic or something.
He's not.
Man, what a baby. How'd you meet such a guy?
That's it. He showed up in the door of the bar.
He... what?
Well, it was shortly after the whole incident with Robert and the levitation potion.
Levitation potion? Right, levitation potion.
It was a slow day and he just showed up at the bar. I offered him a drink, but he said he didn't have money on him. I couldn't leave him alone, so I pretty much gave him the drinks for free. After a couple, he broke down crying.
Huh?
I don't know what he did, but he was really, really regretting it. He wanted a second chance or whatever, and I told him if he could wash himself, I'd find him a job. And man, he looked totally different the next day.
Damn.
I tried and failed to find out anything about him. So I decided to take him at face value and judge him for what he did as an employee. And aside from all the occasional sudden escapade, he's been as loyal gets. I returned the favor in kind, covering him from time to time, sometimes literally.
What surprises me is that you took him in so easily.
I can take care of myself, and I always kept an eye on him. Besides, after the whole Robert thing, I couldn't ignore someone that desperate so easily.
I see.
You made the bar more lively yourself, you know?
How so?
Well, with the regulars you've earned, of course. Like that blonde hacker. I can't remember her name.
Alma?
I was gonna say Armitage.
She's a nice girl, you know.
I don't think she's young enough to be called a girl.
Says the girl who's eternally 17. In any case, she's really lovely. When you hear her speak of her family, she speaks with such love. Her face just brightens up. It makes me kind of jealous that she has such a close relationship with them, to be honest.
You have bad relations with your family?
Not bad, but I'm not exactly close to anyone aside from my mom, dad, and my aunt. But back to Alma, I'm really hoping she finds a nice guy to settle with. I mean, she's so bent on finding one. I can't help but want her to succeed.
Ah, I see.
Open a beer. And drink it.
There's also that robot girl.
Ah, Dorothy.
She intrigues me. Seen a lot of Lilum over the years, and she seems pretty giddy. Not that she likes her job, but rather that she takes to it with such childish excitement.
I've kind of noticed that too. Then again, Lilum can be weird.
You think?
Lilum operate in some really foreign logic. I mean, they don't really share out fear mortality. Even if their bodies are destroyed, their minds are already backed up in the collective source. If they lose an arm, they can reattach it or replace it. Depending on the circumstances, they might not even feel the pain at all. It's not like they haven't attained human-like emotions like fear or love, but they are different. Like a different culture, if you must.
You can see it that way.
Aside from that, Dorothy is a DFC-72. that acronym. They knew what they were doing. It's a social interactions model or something. Lilum get positive reinforcement straight from their bodies if they're fulfilling their main purpose. So...
Hello, all.
Hey, all, welcome in, buddy. I'm doing good. I'm okay. Thanks for not asking, but I know you were going to ask it, so I'm okay. I'm getting better. I'm getting better slowly. The medication is working. So, thanks for being patient with me, everyone. I'm guessing she gets a built-in push whenever she's in a meaningful or challenging social interaction. Drink.
Interesting. Name Lilum is a bit weird, though.
It is.
You expect them to be called bots or dolls, but Lilum doesn't convey the image of automatons.
I think that's the point. Just a tip. Bots and dolls are considered slurs by them. Bot is akin to calling them retarded, and doll is like calling them fake.
Thanks for the advice. That aside, do you know why they're called Lilum?
I don't endorse what she says, everyone. Just saying that right now. As far as I know, because they all come from a bigger area called Lilith. And Lilum are Lilith's offspring in Jewish folklore.
Oh, cool. Hey, speaking of names, why don't you like being called by your full name?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Don't act stupid. Back when you first transferred, I called you Julianne. You almost tore me a new one with your glare. See? Like that.
It's no big secret, but it's one of those things that feels silly when you say it out loud.
Sit. Sit. Try me.
Well, did you ever watch Model Warrior Julianne?
Not all of it, but my little sister is a big fan of the reruns.
Back when I was in elementary school, I was a huge fan of the show. I had everything, from the dolls, to the costumes, to the lunchboxes. Didn't help that it was one of those shows that got strapped literally everywhere.
I saw a couple episodes once. They were really nice.
It was beyond nice. The show's about a model who can transform into armor-clad magic knight.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. She fights demons born from greed and vanity. How the show presents Jules hating her job because it invited enemies. And yet, still found solace in trying to be a role model. Hell, the main character wasn't a kid. Julianne was an adult that became younger when transformed. That's interesting. It's usually the other way around.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say it was a pretty ambitious kid show. Even by today's standards. Just the fact that her enemies were literally issues dealing with beauty standards of body image. It sounds like some episodes of like Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon did the exact same thing. Like the monsters that the evil sorceress or whatever were like personifications of some form of self-consciousness in the human psyche, or like some sort of greed or lust or something. I don't know, but that sounds a lot like Sailor Moon enemies.
I have to say, I've never watched Sailor Moon myself.
Yeah, it's a fun show.
Yeah, I understand that it is quite good, but I've just not had the opportunity yet, I guess.
Right. It's good. I just watch random episodes. I don't watch it in like series. It's a Monster of the Week thing, so I just pick a random episode and watch it.
Fair enough.
Challenging as fuck.
Whoa, you got excited there.
Drink. That is the problem. Back then, I was obsessed with Jules. I sang the songs, dressed like her. I could even recite full chapters.
Something tells me you still can.
That's besides the point. It was nice when I was in elementary school, but then I went to middle school. Then what a surprise. Twins are jackasses. They went out of their way to tease me about the things I did back then. I didn't hold it against Jules. I always hold my grudge against those fuck jobs.
Sounds rough.
You know how most girls worry about their thighs at that age? I worried about jerkasses singing the themes tune of the show mocking. Anyways, every time someone calls me Julianne or Jules, I instinctively react negatively. Pavlov would be proud of me. I never talked about it because I find the whole thing too silly in retrospect.
Yeah, it affects you even today. Nothing wrong with it, though. Actually kind of reasonable.
I sure hope so. Come to think of it, what kind of kid were you, boss?
When I was a toddler, I was the kind to always fight with kids bigger than me. Then puberty happened, and I became the Merriam-Webster for a definition of shallow jerkwad. Around the time that I turned 16, I realized what an idiot I was and went on to become who I am today. 17.
Hey. Hey, Phoenix Heart, welcome in, buddy. I am high on Percocet. Don't do drugs. Have a nice day, and thanks for the alert. Drink beer instead. There you go.
And the less I talk about those years from 12 to 15, the better.
Fair enough.
So, Jill, what kind of guy was your grandpa?
He was a rough around the edges. Kind of guy that means well, even if he says otherwise. He seemed to have a soft spot for me, though. One moment, he was congratulating my dad by berating him a little. And the next, he was playing with me. My dad worked a lot and my mom was always traveling, so I spent most of my childhood with him.
Can I ask how he died?
Out of old age. My dad says his last words were something like, "Fucking scientists creating talking mannequins, but they still can't let you upload your brain." Why the question?
I'm curious about you. Really curious. Just realized that even though we see each other almost every day, I know very little about you.
How many beers should I drink? I'm on my 5th.
I feel like that's a pretty significant amount for the conversation we've been having, but we've touched on some topics, I suppose. So, yes. What'd you tell me, though? Seems like your grandpa's personality rubbed off on you a bit.
I heard that one since I was a kid, actually. You know, boss, I'm a bit curious about your circle of friends. What kind of people do you have in it?
Keep in mind you're included in this circle too, so any insults you hurl will apply right back to you. Anyways, I have this friend I've known for a long time. Red-headed, glasses-wearing nut called Iris.
The one you called for the helmet thing?
That one. She's managing a BTC bar in Panama right now, if I remember correctly.
He's managing a bar too?
Got the idea from her, actually.
Oh.
It's called N1RVNA, if you thought this city was dangerous.
Oh, isn't there a game coming out? A sequel? Called Nirvana?
I think so.
Or is it already out? Huh.
I do not know, to be honest.
Huh. Nice little call out to a future game.
Should see the people she has to deal with there. Piracy ain't nothing to mess with.
And means it's an annex to another business. What else does she do there?
I think the bar was originally her hotel's bar. She moved the bar to its own building elsewhere and opened Nirvana B in the hotel instead, or Nirvan B.
Doesn't have the same je ne sais quoi.
Not quite. Doesn't exactly roll off the tongue.
Weird decision.
I believe she said she wanted a place away from the noisy rich tourists that go to the hotel. So that bar is her woman cave.
Woman cave.
Not a sign, let's see. Friends. Guess there's also my little sister, but that's a given.
That's gonna be my last beer.
Moderation. We like to see it. Yes. Oh, There's also my old partner from when I was with the Neo San Francisco police force. Good old Lexi. Give her a call sometime.
Wait, you're in the what?
Done lots of things, Jill. Spent a short time collaborating with the police force. Been a wrestler, an MMA fighter, chimney cleaner, lumberjack, pet shop attendant, corporate mascot.
Corporate what?
Still see my face on some websites from time to time. Anyways, aside from you, Gil, my sis, Iris, and Lexi, I guess there are a lot of people that don't want to see me in harm's way. Mostly because they're the ones that want to hurt me. What about you?
I guess I have acquaintances here and there. Back at home in college, I went out a lot. But it felt more like going out was the pleasure, rather than the people involved. Aside from you and Gil, my closest friends since moving here is Alma. Oh, and Dorothy. I mean, sure, they're always four. But that cat's a hermit that refuses to go out. And you know, he's a cat.
Hey, cat's fine too, you know?
They had to throw that in there, didn't they? Oh, I'm not explaining this joke, folks. You're going to Google search this.
Maybe I won't, actually. I get the feeling that maybe I shouldn't.
No, you should. But they had to throw that in there. Hey, boss, what will you do when the bar closes?
I don't know. Maybe I'll take a friend's offer of working with her. I was also thinking about going back home and helping with things there. Or maybe going traveling for a while.
I see.
Oh, but don't worry. Bureaucracy's slow, so they won't close the bar for quite a while. Better enjoy being there while you can.
Yeah, maybe. Will you be visiting me in whatever bar I will end up working in? Thump, heart thump, doki doki?
I have a bone to pick with the guy that's supervising the bar I'm planning to get you transferred to. I go there even though I have virtually no reason to. With you there, I'd have something pleasant to look forward to.
You sending me to someone you have problems with?
If I have to trust another bar owner, it's certainly him. He's actually a pleasant boss from what I've seen. The fact that he and I have a tendency to go at each other's throat is an unrelated matter.
I'll trust you on that one then.
Don't worry. Maybe I can get you a bracelet made out of wood pieces from the bar's counter or something.
We'll see.
Hey, I'll tell you what. When the bar closes, let's both go take a vacation. Go on a trip. I'll clear your mind a bit.
Yeah, maybe. Wait, is that the game?
That might be the game.
Oh. I was not expecting that to be this game to be as short as it was. Oh, it's chapter 2.
All right, that's the chapter. That's the chapter.
It just seems like there's so much more potential. Okay. That's almost an hour.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting tired.
Yep. No problem.
No
no problem.
Let me save real quick. How do I save it? I'm going to go home lock. Save. Day 7. Yay. And yep, there's more stuff here and here.
Mm-hmm.
So we have stuff to look forward to.
Yep.
And I didn't read what it said. What did I need to buy anything?
Yeah, she wants to buy a Daruma. Yeah, I'm assuming it's the... Yeah, I was going to say, there's a on the first page there was something that said crack Daruma.
A Japanese souvenir that has seen better days. Still has a vintage charm to it. Hooray.
Nice.
Okay. Your electricity bill will be sent out on the 24th. Please make sure you have the $8,000 needed. What?
I mean, to be fair, we did establish not too long ago, I think 2 streams or so ago, that, 80 is, like, not quite enough to get, like, lunch. That said, that is like 4 times what we have currently, so maybe we need to be a bit careful.
I suppose, but I want to make her I want her to not stress out. So let's save over. Let's just make that the save, so we don't forget it. Don't forget about it next time. Room. 7? Okay, and then we'll read all the stuff.
All right.
Well, we're just gonna call it there. I'm sorry, it's a short stream, everyone. We had a little bit of a confusion about what time we'd be starting today, but that's okay. We're gonna make sure that we for next time we're gonna completely understand, get that taken care of before the stream starts, when we are going to start the stream. So yeah, sorry for the confusion. If you were waiting at 8:30, I wasn't streaming then. Anyway, thanks to everyone for stopping by. I am going to go to bed now. I don't have anyone that I want in mind to stream the raid. But did you have anyone that you had in mind?
I see that. There's a streamer on. I think you might know them. They go by the name of Judo Kami.
Judo Kami? Is streaming this late?
Looks like it.
What? Oh, they're playing Play-Doh.
Judo?
I was thinking Svella, but Judo's fine too.
Yeah, I'm not too concerned either way. I think I chose last time, didn't I?
Yeah.
No, who did choose last time?
I don't remember.
We could always just flip a coin, I guess.
Alexa, flip a coin. Heads, fella. Oh, Judo Kami. Where you're going to raid Judo Kami, who's playing the interesting roguelike game Played Up, which is like a roguelike Overcooked, which is very interesting. Judo Kami.
All right.
I am sleepy.
So yeah, do you have anything you'd like to say before you go, like a schedule or anything?
Tomorrow I am, yes, big collab tomorrow with my friend Boodles. Good Lord, I can't even think anymore. Boodles, Fruit Rat, and Kling Clang. We're all going to be playing Monster Road Trip. Road Trip. And I won't be high. That will happen midstream, I think. So the funny will start in midstream.
All right.
So yeah, that's all I have for this week. But Sunday, I'm doing something with Svella, and then Monday I have a charity thing that I'm going to be doing. Every time I get scared, I donate money. So look forward to that. Details coming soon.
Gotcha. Yeah, so as for myself, let's see. Oh yeah, right. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow because I'm going to be going and house sitting. So I will need to move over my things, and so that'll take up some time. Because yeah, I'm going to have to transport my desktop and my laptop because I want to ensure that I can continue streaming.
Everyone.
Farewell.
Okay, raid's gone. Okay.
Yeah, so I want to make sure that I can continue the video game, Tales of Arise, there we go, whilst I am out of the house. So, let's see. But yeah, other than that, yeah, next week, I think I should be back to the usual. We'll see, I suppose. But, yes. So, if so, then Tuesday will be more Getting Over It. Wednesday will be Tales of Arise. Thursday will be us starting the second chapter of Valhalla here. And then Friday will be more Tales of Arise. So yes. So all streams are at 7:30 p.m. Central Time, except for the collabs, which generally start at 8:30 p.m. Central Time. Yeah, so that's what I usually expect. I apologize if I was so I was so, familiar with that I sort of forgot to clarify that with you, Sheps. So
it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yes.
It's fine.
So yes. So, all that being said, thank you all for being here tonight. Oh, hold on. I should probably start the raid up. There we go. And of course, the customary raid message is, as always, we have arrived. So, thank you all for being here tonight. I hope you have had a fine night. I hope that you will continue to have a fine night every night. And I hope that you will be well until the next time I see you. Thank you all very much, and farewell. Let us get this raid underway.
Bye-bye.
Farewell.